I was that guy in school who nobody knew.
Vibhav Chavan, a man who refused to play it safe in one of India's toughest industries. With over 17 years in the gaming industry, he is the founder and CEO of underDOGS Studio that has delivered 250 plus games globally.
I was very sure that I wanted to start my own company. I'll make one game and I'll become a millionaire overnight. My trait has always been about being an underdog.
Recognized as one of AVGC's 40 under 40, he is also a celebrated public speaker and YouTuber who has been shaping the conversation around Indian gaming for years. Vaibhav is now taking Indian gaming to the world stage with Mukti, a made-in-India PS5 game under Sony's India Hero project. In conversation with Backstage Pass Institute of Gaming, Vaibhav reveals his insights for students who are willing to pursue gaming.
I was very sure that I wanted to start my own company, but in the first 2-3 years of my career, when I learned the art of making games and how to sell them, I was very sure that in no time I'll start that. But more than that, when I was working with these bigger gaming companies, I figured out that there were not many smaller studios in India which can make smaller but good quality affordable games for bigger companies. So I decided to go on the other side of the table and start my own company where I can make those games for these bigger gaming companies. So that's how underDOGS started. I think underDOGS has been like a relatable term for me as an individual for a long time. Right from my schooling to actually starting the company, I was that guy in school who nobody knew. I was that guy who nobody cared about. I was in college, I had the maximum number of backlogs that a person can have in college. But in the final exam, I was a topper. My trait has always been about being an underdog, who people do not believe at first, but it gives a super good satisfaction and feeling when you actually prove someone wrong and win at the end of the day, right? So I think that stayed with me for a long time, and I think I had super clarity on what I wanted to do, because when I was at Games to Win, I was making games, designing games for Games to Win, and I was 24 at that time. But I was super clear that I want to start my company at 26. And everything that I would need to start that company at 26, I did in those 2 years that I took. And then eventually at 26, I started my company. I think I was super clear on how and what am I supposed to do. The biggest breakthrough that we had was in 2015. For us, it was a do or die situation because the market was not really great. We didn't have enough money left with us to survive. So we decided to, make something which is global, which is great quality, and which is very unique. At that time, Crossy Road came in and it was very successful. So we kind of used that art style. We got inspired by that voxel art style. So we used that and we locked ourselves in a room for like 2.5 months. The entire scope of the game was around 7 to 8 months of development time, but we crunched it down to 2.5. And we made Skatelander within that time. Skatelander came out on Google Play and Apple Store, and it got featured on 130 countries. We were one of those studios which got international publishers. So Spiel Games, which was from Netherlands, they had 50 odd websites under their name. So mobile publishing was something that they were doing very new, and they gave us an offer to publish Skatelander. So that was like a big achievement for us. And it changed the entire trajectory for the studio. We made name, fame, money, all of that from that one particular game. And we were able to convert a simple, isolated studio of 4 people into a professional company because of that game. So PG Connect Bangalore was supposed to happen in 2014. And before that, a Mumbai chapter was announced in Mumbai, and a lot of games participated. And Skatelander actually wasn't released, but it won the first prize at that. We hardly got we got 10,000 rupees as an award, but I still have that big check with me. There are high moments also, there are low moments also, and every moment has kind of shaped me today. When I was looking for investments, I came to Hyderabad to meet Hyderabad Angels also here. And a funny incident happened was I lost my wallet at that time, and I had nothing with me. So the entire journey from Hyderabad to Mumbai, I just shifted coaches to coaches just because the TC wouldn't catch me. I didn't sleep, I just was running around from coach to coach because I didn't have money. There was no GPay or UPI. I didn't have cards. Nothing was there. So I mean, these are like high and low moments that I think has shaped all of us at underdogs today. The Indian gaming industry is at a point where there's a lot of hustle required. There's a lot of perseverance and patience required. We are at a very early stage in terms of the development when it's compared to the West. So at this stage, I think anybody and everybody who has their own studios, who are kind of pre-revenue or not making a lot of revenues, they just need to have a lot of patience and perseverance and stick to making good quality games which can be breakout hits from India. A lot of people who are not in the industry today and who wants to get into the industry, they believe that I'll make one game and I'll become a millionaire overnight. There is nothing called as overnight success. Talk about Angry Birds. Angry Birds was 51st game. It was 50 games before that were flop. People believe that making a game is 100% of the work, which is not. Making a game is just 20% of the entire journey. Once you make the game, there is SEO, marketing, publishing, featuring, UA, user acquisition, all of that things which people just ignore. Your game actually becomes success when you actually do the rest of the part very well. Although, very honestly, I'm not into recommending colleges, but I definitely love to bring colleges into spotlight. So, and because that's their choice. That's because I haven't gone through a curriculum, although I saw the curriculum and I know that things are right here at least. But at the end of the day, it's all what people want to do. For me, it was a good eye-opener. It was a good, insightful day.